Hello again. This time we're going to look at expanding two sets of brackets. So this is not something we've done before, it's a new idea, and I'm going to teach you a little acronym to teach us how to do it. So we're going to use, let me use a bigger pen, we're going to use the acronym FOIL, and that's going to help us remember what to do in what order. So F stands for first, O is outside, I is inside, and L is last. So this is the method we're going to use to solve everything. Now this is a really important method. We use this constantly, just constantly. So don't ever forget this because you will need it every year after this. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply, because remember no sign means times, right? So this bracket is multiplying this bracket. So we're going to follow this formula for how to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is multiply the first two. So these two terms, right, they're both the first terms in their brackets. So x times x is x squared. Then we're going to do the outside ones, so x and 2. So x times 2 is 2x. Then we're going to do the inside ones. So we're going to do 3 times x, which is obviously 3x. Then we're going to do the last two. So 3 times 2 is 6. And now if there are things that match, you need to put together your like terms. So in this situation, I'm going to grab a different color. In this situation, we have these two that match. There's a 2x and a 3x. So I'm going to put those two things together. And I'm going to say that this whole thing equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now none of these match, so I can't do anything else. I'm just going to leave it like that. So this is an expanded version of these brackets. I'm just going to show you that it definitely works by putting in numbers. So let's say that I said x equals 5, all right? So x plus 3, so 5 plus 3. So in one brackets I have 5 plus 3, and in the other brackets I have 5 plus 2. 5 plus 3 is obviously 8, times 5 plus 2 is 7, which gives us 56. Now, if this is the same, we should get 56 out of this as well. So 5 squared plus 5 times 5 plus 6. So 5 squared is 25 plus 5 times 5 is 25 plus 6. 25 plus 25 is 50 plus 6 is 56. Look at that. It works brilliantly. So you can see that this means the same thing as this. Don't take any shortcuts and think you're being clever, because you'll probably just do it wrong. Yeah, people seem to sort of forget some of the steps, and yeah, you can't lose terms that way. So always using the FOIL method. So let's do it again. So this time it's slightly different because there's a negative sign in here. It's the same process, we just need to watch our signs. So we're still going to multiply the first two, x squared, then the outside, so it's x times negative 3 this time, so I have minus 3x, 5 times x, and 5 times negative 3, which is negative 15. So then I have x squared. I'm going to put together these two terms, and I'm going to keep the right signs with the right terms. So negative 3 plus 5, well, that's positive 2, and then I have minus 15. All right, let's do one more, but this time both signs are negative. So again, the first ones, we get x squared, the outside ones, minus 5x, the inside ones, negative 4x, and the last one. So negative 4 times negative 5, remember two negatives cancel each other out, and we end up with positive 20. So again, I'm going to put together the two terms that match. So again, watch your signs. Minus 5, take away another 4 is negative 9. All right, so this is the acronym we're going to use for everything. Now, we can apply this stuff to finding the area. So if I've got a shape like this, and I say, well, area is obviously length times width, well, the area of this is going to be the length, x times the width, x plus 4. So just you make sure you use brackets, otherwise it doesn't mean the same thing. So now I have brackets, I'm going to distribute, so I know how to do that. We practiced that last topic, so x times x is x squared, and x times 4 is 4x. So the area of this shape is x squared plus 4x. Now, we can do it like this as well. So this is going to end up looking just like our examples over here. Again, area is length times width. So the area of this is going to be my length times my width. And again, it doesn't matter what way you put it around. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15. It doesn't matter which order you write it in. And then we're going to use our FOIL acronym. So the first ones, x squared. The outside ones, 5x. The inside ones, 2x. And the last ones, 10. Then I've got these two terms that match, so 5x plus 2x is 7x. So this is an expression for the area of this rectangle. Now I'm going to do one more example with a triangle because we can do it with all sorts of things. So we know that the area of a triangle is half times base times height. So the first thing I'm going to do is say that the area is half of the base times the height. I'm just going to fill in the bits that I know. Obviously this would be a right angled triangle, otherwise that wouldn't work. We always want a vertical height with a right angle attached to it. So I'm just going to ignore this half for now. I'm just going to FOIL my brackets and just leave the half where it is. So x times x, my first ones, x squared, x times 4, 4x, 2 times x, 2x, and 2 times 4 is 8. So again, I'm just going to simplify what I have. X squared, 4 plus 2, 6x plus 8. Now, if I left it like this, I wouldn't get full marks because you can't leave brackets in at the end unless you're told to. We never want to leave brackets in if we don't have to. But remember, like we always know, no sign means times. So what I'm going to have to do really is multiply this half by all 3 of these terms. So half of x squared, well, that's just half x squared. I can't do anything with that. Half of 6x, well, that's 3x. And half of 8 is 4. So the area of this shape would be half x squared plus 3x plus 4. Okay, so there are some application questions, but there's also just some working out of your brackets. So please let me know if you get stuck.